Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Brian,
And I'm Shona.
and we're back tonight doing a little hangout to start with.
Yep.
And Shauna, she gets a little double blind tonight.
Brian's repaying the favor from Friday night.
This isn't bad. I don't think.
Oh.
Um, I don't know. We'll see what you think. Some of these, maybe one of these, Shauna has had. I don't think she's had the other three.
Oh.
I have had them all. So we'll see. I don't know if you guys know yet what she's drinking, but I know the Rye Guy is going to be putting it in the Discord. So that's that.
I guess we'll find out soon.
She's like, I don't know if I'm nervous. I don't know if she should be nervous. So I'd like to start out by saying thanks to everyone that has tuned in to watch us tonight.
Yes.
So cheers to Torp. Cheers to Mr. Rick Moreland, Mrs. Lori J, Stan. Cheers to all you guys. Just saw in the Discord where Stan landed a Stag Junior over the weekend. So that's pretty exciting.
Nice.
Cheers to Mr. Wilmington Piper, Charlie from Bourbon and Balls, Mr. John Shank, David Tanko, cheers to you. Mr. Jim Phillips, cheers to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Let's see who else we got here. There's that Skip. David B., cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. Dustin, cheers, sir, and thanks for joining us. Mr. Gary McDonald, Jaden, and I think currently I've got everybody.
All right. So,
Katie Phillips, cheers, thanks for joining us.
Mr. Richie J.
Mr. Richie, I know I missed him. No, I see him there now. Cheers, everybody.
Yes, cheers. So tonight we will be doing the pick a bag giveaway. You do have to be present to win that. I'll get that started here in a few minutes. We also have the patron only Discord raffle that was put out there, I think Thursday evening for the patrons that go in the Discord. So the Rye Guy has already sent me the list of names, so I have those ready to go. So we'll do that here in a little bit.
Cheers, Mark Scott. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, cheers. And Brian and I have already talked what the raffle will be for next Sunday, and that is going to be the Bond, the 2 bottles of the Bond that we just reviewed today, earlier today, and their blackberry. Yeah, their Thornbush blackberry whiskey. Give you guys a chance to try it, so we'll put that out there. Those 3 samples as the raffle for next Sunday.
Cheers to the Rye Guy. Cheers to Stacy from 4 Leaf Whiskey. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yes. So it looks like the Rye Guy has what I will be blinded drinking out in the Discord.
He said he will be posting shortly.
Posting shortly.
So.
Awesome. Trivia topics for Wednesday. I honestly just decided what they were going to be. I have not written the questions yet. but I wanted to make sure that I had the topics so that I could let you guys know what those topics would be. And we are going to go with the St. Augustine Distillery as our distillery topic. And this week is sitcoms. Um, and so we are going to do home improvement.
That'll be a good one.
That was one of Brian's favorites. So,
Yeah, that was a good show. It was. So, also next Sunday night, we do plan on going live.
mhm,
We will not be here at the bar.
we will not.
We will be up at the lake.
Mhm.
So I don't know what our background may look like.
No, because we will be in the process of putting up the new ceiling. So hope you guys don't mind. There may be some construction in the background.
May be a construction zone, but we'll be there
We will be there.
and we will be live. At least we're going to try to go live. We have high-speed internet up there, but we don't know if it'll carry a live stream. So
Yeah,
we'll
we've
see.
never tried. So yeah, we'll
We'll
see.
see what'll happen.
All right, are you ready for me to get started?
Troy, we do try to be handy. A lot of the things we have done probably wouldn't get done if we weren't able to do it ourselves. So
David, hang a sheet or a blanket. We may be doing that.
that could happen. Cheers, Matt B. I don't know if I caught you earlier. So cheers and thanks for joining us. Are you ready to get started?
I am. I'm going to go ahead and
Or are you
start
going to start the
the
giveaway?
giveaway just so you guys can get entered. It's exclamation point Sunday.
Cheers, Jenny B. Thanks for joining us.
And again, that's for the pick a bag. We only have A, B, and C this evening. Um, why? Because, well, we forgot to pick up a bottle earlier this week. So
Because we
we got
didn't
three
replace
options.
D.
All right. So,
Okay, so the samples are posted in the
oh,
Discord according to Wilmington.
perfect.
He apparently has been keeping an eye on it. Cheers, Mac Daddy. Thanks for joining us. That's a new name.
That is. I like that name.
Okay,
Here we go.
so Shauna has no idea. This is double blind to her. And like I said, I think she's had one of these, but I don't believe she's had the other three.
But I've had one of them.
You have had one of them. Mac Daddy is from HS3. So I'll have to figure out who that is. But for those of you that don't know, HS3 is my squadron from when I was in the Navy a couple years ago, uh, 30 plus years ago.
You can't think about who that
I
is.
think I know who it is because he just followed us on Facebook yesterday or
Oh,
today.
there you go.
So Virgil, is that you?
Keith Glandon, cheers.
LOL, I think that's him. What do you think? Have you tasted it or are you just
Hmm.
nosing it?
I did taste it. I forgot to give anything on the nose.
Virgil, thanks for joining us, man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I'm getting a lot of char on the nose, honestly.
Yeah, there is a lot of char. Spice, getting some spice on it.
Yeah, getting some spice. Some definitely that char's.
Heavy.
Hmm. On the palate, it was char forward and it has a nice vanilla finish, but didn't really pay attention to the notes in the middle. So
Cheers, Roger Randall.
yes,
Thanks for joining
cheers.
us. Look at Virgil telling me he loves me.
Aw.
That's that bro love. Virgil, we do not sell. We do have a barrel pick coming out in 10 days or 11 days, and we do still have a few bottles of that left that'll be available. We're going and picking a bottle of Wilderness Trail. It'll be a high rye bourbon.
So on one, I will tell you that the main note that I am getting throughout it is char. I do have that vanilla finish. There's some oak presence. I'm kind of nervous. I, it's okay. A little bit of proof, I think, to it. I can't tell you what proof point is. Maybe like 110-ish. Um, it's not bad, but I'm hoping when I come back through, it'll be better. Like, because I wasn't able to get a whole lot of notes besides that char and a little bit of spice, but then that vanilla finish, which was nice. It didn't knock my socks off though.
Cheers to Leah, Keith, and Whiskey Bill.
Yes, cheers.
Great to have you guys all tuning in tonight. I don't think I missed anybody else, but if I did, I apologize. So you think it's 100 and did you say 110 proof?
That's my guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Um, am I free to move on, or are you doing
Mm,
this with me,
mm.
or what's? Because you know what these are, so that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah. I
don't.
mean, you're
Okay,
controlling the pace of it, but I'm going
okay,
to go with you.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Hmm. What's everybody? Excuse me. What's everybody else drinking tonight?
Cheers, Gandhi. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Hmm. I just picked up a note on that, but it like came towards the very, very, very end. So I'm curious if I get that on the way back. Otherwise, I might know what this is.
You picked up a note on that,
On that one.
like like it was on the finish,
Yeah, on
or
the finish. That it took a while, but I finally pinpointed what it was. It was a banana note.
cheers, lip service crew. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. So those who are just joining, Brian has set me up with a double blind. I have no clue what I am. He's probably having fun because I did this to them on Friday night. But the Rye guy has posted it out in the Discord if anybody wants to see what I'm being blinded with.
I can tell you that this is not near as fun for me tonight as what you had the other night. However, this is enjoyable.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers, Dave. Thanks for joining us. I feel like number two was much sweeter than number one.
Yes, that's why I
Did
brought
you?
that back up. It is sweeter. That's still, I'm getting a lot of char notes on the nose of that one. Where this one's a little bit sweeter, picking up a little bit more caramel notes on it. Roger Randall, starting with the Wild Turkey 70th Anniversary 101. Nice.
I don't know if you saw there a minute ago, the Rye guy's drinking some high quality H2O tonight.
Good deal. Good deal.
Must have been a long weekend. Gotta hydrate.
It is Sunday. Just a lot of sweetness. The caramel notes, a little bit of vanilla notes. Maybe a little bit of spice in this one. It's nice. I'm, I'm looking around to see which three, because you said I've had one of them. Because there's a handful that I've never tasted because you guys do them and I don't really ever taste them. But I'm trying to think,
Well,
trying to
so
trying to cheat a
a
little bit.
lot of times on our Friday night lives, if it's me and the guys, Shauna, for whatever reason, bows out. Now, like this past Friday night, the bonus pours, she'll take those.
Again, I'll char forward on this one.
Show me the
Some
proof.
sweetness.
Cheers, and thanks for joining us.
Yes,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
you're
you.
fine. Um, char forward, some sweetness. A little bit of spice in there, a little bit of a sweet note on the end. I was going to say it's vanilla, but it's not vanilla. Um, I almost, even though the nose was different, it's kind of reminded me of one a little bit. I'm not thinking it's as proofy as one though.
I feel like two is of the first two we've had. I feel like two is a more enjoyable pour to me. I'm going to probably say this wrong, but I'm going to try it. Cheers, Jorge Lopez.
George Lopez?
Thanks for
Hmm.
joining us.
I'm liking the sweetness a little bit more that I'm picking up on two better than one at the moment.
Cheers, Eric. For those of you just joining us, exclamation point Sunday will get you on the wheel. I think it's going to be a wheel
Oh no,
to.
no, it's the random drawer. It'll pop up.
Oh, it'll automatically. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
pops up.
Exclamation point Sunday will get you in the drawing for pick a bag.
Yep.
Obviously, you'll have to be present because you'll have to pick a bag.
Yes. So I'm going to guess number two is around 100 proof. I feel like it's not nearly as proofy as number one, but that could change when I come back through. Right now, I'm liking number two a little bit better than number one. Again, that could change. Had a little bit more sweetness to it. Had a note towards the end that a little bit of a sweeter note. It's not a fruit note. It's not really vanilla. I can't pinpoint what it is to to be honest, but I kind of like two just a little bit better than one at the moment.
Cheers, Tracy. Thanks for joining us. I wanted to bring attention to the fact there's a lot of water drinkers in the crowd tonight.
Well, it is Sunday, so I can't blame them.
Cheers to Viking 323. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, cheers.
Got some new names in here tonight. That's exciting to see.
It is.
Appreciate that.
Okay, on to number three.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Shauna's ready.
I can't. I am like trying to really go through my list of which all ones I have
Cheers, Charlie.
for
Thank
Duck
you.
Race entry.
We'll have to put you on the
Okay.
list. Shauna's got a list.
I do have a list from Friday night. So, Charlie, you now have two ducks for,
Was he one of Friday nights? Yeah, he was,
yeah,
wasn't
you now have two ducks for Wednesday night. You know, number three, at first I didn't get anything. And then, um,
he? Cheers, Tina. Thanks for joining us.
yes, cheers. You guys had a great stream
You sure did. That was
last
a
night.
great time last
We
night.
really enjoyed that. If if you guys haven't already, because I know a lot of us hang out with each other all the time. Um, Frontiers Men Adventure and Frontier Tina, they have a channel, and I just made you a moderator. Tina, if you want to post your channel in there. We first met them with Whiskey Sippers when they did their 1,000 subscriber. We were able to do a live with them to celebrate Todd and Devin's 1,000
Hmm.
subscribers. They're a great couple down in Virginia. They do all kinds of fun little travel things with bourbon, looking for Bigfoot, all kinds of things.
There's Walt. Cheers, Walt.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
So if you have an opportunity, please give them a shout out. Um, they're so much fun, and I know that next Saturday is probably not another matchup, but I think it'll be the well next Saturday. I did say Saturday, not Sunday, right?
You said Saturday.
Okay. But probably the following one. Go root for Tina. Girl power. She needs some. Okay.
Cheers, T from Life from the Patio.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Again, a sweet nose um, on this one. Has a little bit of fruit. I think I was going to say at first I didn't get anything. Then the second time I nosed it, I got I felt like a little bit of a cherry note, but now I'm not getting it. But it is sweet. More of a like a fruit note.
I'm anxious to see how your palate compares to your nose on that one. I want to see how they relate. Tina's thanking you for the shout out for the support. Cheers, Alan Adams. Thanks for joining us. I didn't see you sneak in. I just saw somebody cheersing you. So I'm guessing Tammy's in there also. Cheers, Tammy.
Did you get a little old fashioned? Cheers.
I did not. Cheers,
And
little old
Rob,
fashioned.
supervisor.
Rob, the SS supervisor. Cheers to you, sir.
A little bit of a bubblegum note.
Thanks, Wilmington. He put their
Oh,
link in for
thank you, Wilmington.
Frontiersman.
Again, char, a little bit of oak, but I'm also getting a bubblegum note on the palate on this
Really?
one. Kind of like it.
Hmm.
Hmm. A very char forward. Spice, a little bit of caramel in there. This one I'm getting some vanilla, but I'm still getting that bubblegum note. And almost a banana note. Are these all the same family? Or are you allowed to tell me that? You don't have to tell me.
I mean, I don't want to tell you.
You don't have to tell me. I'm thinking these are all from the same family. Um, I feel like 3 is proof kind of the same as 1 right now. 2, I'm still thinking it's around 100, where 1 and 3 are around like 110-ish. Could could be really wrong, but it's just how they're finishing.
Tracy, we understand about the college kid giving short notice. We had one that we never really knew what he was going to be doing. He might show up on the doorstep and he might not for weeks or months.
In fact, he's no longer in college, but he still does that to us.
Yeah,
He's in Florida
he lives
at
in
the moment.
Florida and it's still, you never know when he might show up
Hey,
on the
Mom, I'm gonna
doorstep.
be home on Monday. What? Yay! Excited, but what? Oh, shoot. Not
Not
not this
not
Monday,
like
but he has done that to
not
us.
like really excited, but
Well, I just kind of get disappointed because I don't get to see him much, and I don't have the day off to get to spend time with him. And normally, if he is in town, he has a lot of friends in Columbus, and he only has like a short window.
yeah, this is really just a place to drop the clothes and
Yeah, and say hi.
which we get. We
Yeah,
were all there.
yeah. Whiskey Uncensored. Cheers.
Cheers, Whiskey Uncensored.
Oh, that one's a little bit of a different.
Charles, I'm trying really hard, man. Trying really hard.
What are you trying?
Hey, text.
Oh,
It popped up there so I could
oh.
see.
I'm like, I didn't see him say anything.
Good deal,
Okay,
Mark. Glad you had a good time over there.
so I feel that number four's nose is really similar to number 1.
Really?
A lot of char, some spice.
Cheers, Tammy.
When I picked up number 2, almost has a little bit of butterscotch on the nose that time. They all have really good noses. I mean, I don't have a complaint about any of the noses. They're all good. They're very very similar in some aspects though with the char forwardness. So I'm anxious to see what this one does.
Eric, that is a movie that we have not done.
Mm,
Jaws. That's a good one. I don't
hmm
think anybody has ever recommended that one. So it is going on to Shauna's list, I believe. What's the matter?
That one has some proof to it. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, Eric, I am putting Jaws on the list. And actually, so next week will be, wait a minute, this week, yeah, this week is sitcoms. And so next week will be um, movies. And so I will plan on doing movies next week, which is also Brian's birthday celebration and the last day for trivia.
It is not this coming,
Not this coming Wednesday, but the
but the
last
next one.
Wednesday of the month.
Tracy,
Um,
cheers and thank you for that.
yes,
We'll put you down for a duck for this coming Wednesday night
yes.
for that.
Thank you, Tracy. I am keeping a list of those.
She's putting you on there right now. There's already 4 ducks on the pond, and we're 4 days early. I think it's 4.
hmm Yep. Wilmington's got one. Bourbon and Balls has two, and Silly Yorkie has one. I wasn't expecting the proof on that one. That one was proofy.
So at the end of this science experiment,
hmm
um, and I know there'll still be some in there. I'm going to have you try something else
Okay.
ahead of that.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, let me give you some notes on this one, but I
Yeah,
got to taste
let's
it
let's
again
hear what
because
you're thinking.
I wasn't prepared for the proof because these ones weren't like that. So,
Yes, to everyone that is coming to the meetup on June 7th at New Riff, if you missed Rick's message there in the chat, uh, Rick and Mary have had something come up and they will not be able to make it on June 7th. So,
hopefully, they will be able to join us the next time. Okay. So, after ignoring the proof on this, it's still really similar to all the other ones, in that it's very char forward. Um, a little bit of brown sugar on this one, though. Some more oak presence as well. The proof point on this one, I would definitely say like at least 125. It's a good bit proofier than the others.
I don't know if
It's
that's 125. Let's assume it is.
okay.
Um, it's not a good 125, in my opinion.
I don't mind it.
Like there's other 125 proof bourbons,
Oh
if
yeah.
that's where we're at, that are much better than that.
Okay. Could be. I'm just comparing it to these ones.
Okay.
um, so far, I don't mind any of these. They're all decent pours. I would drink any of them if you gave. I would not want to start out with this one just because it it did shock my system because I wasn't ready for that jump in proof. Um, overall, it's good.
Maybe a more accurate statement for me would be it's a pretty harsh 125. Like there's nothing to soften the blow on it. I mean it's all bourbon or whiskey or whatever.
It is hot. I will agree with that. But once the hotness goes away, I mean, it has some good points. I mean, it has that char note. I mean, all of these have that char forward note, which I think it's good. I don't mind it at all. Um, but they also nice and have a nice sweet finish. Um, you know, I called out banana on a couple of them, and this one might have banana too, but I almost get a little bit of a nut note, which I don't recall getting on the other ones, but it could just be more of a oak. No, it's definitely a nuttier note. So this one's a little bit different than me because I did not get that. A little bit more brown sugar as well on the finish. Maybe it's maybe it's kind of a marshmallow, like charred marshmallow type, like not like sickeningly sweet like a marshmallow, but I don't know. I kind of like number four. Um, I'll go back through them, but I don't know. I think four might be my favorite at the moment, but it could be just because I just had it. So we'll go back through. We'll see.
Rip and sips. It probably is low. That's something we have not been able to figure out really. We've got volume turned up in the computer, but
Yep.
unfortunately,
And I do talk really lightly, and I was looking down. So our microphones are all above us, facing down at us. So I will try to look up because I do have a low voice. So that is probably me as well.
unless she's talking to me off camera, at which point it is not a low voice.
Um,
Okay, so Walt and Tina are both paying attention to you.
they're taking notes.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me nervous now. Um, I don't, like I said, right now, number four is coming in my probably my favorite. After I got through the shock of the proof from the other ones, but I'll go through. I'll see.
Okay.
I like I like three, but I still like four better. Um, Three's a little bit drier to me. A little bit. The oak is a little bit more dry.
This this is drier to you than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Tina, I feel like he's being Walt because he was picking on you that you couldn't get anything right.
No, no,
I
I mean, your palate, but wow, I thought our palates were a little more alike than that. Guys, there's no
um
telling what our barrel pick might be like.
oh, Matt, you want me to score these? Oh, I didn't even think about scoring them. I was just trying to think which one I liked better, so I apologize.
You could still score them.
I can. I was just trying to think what I would give number four. Um, give me 1 second, and I will review because I wanted to give three and four a score based on how I just had them. So Matt B, yes, I will give you a score. I feel like no matter what I say, it's going to be wrong to you.
No, you can say whatever you want. I'm done. I'm done thinking, trying to figure you out.
I don't know why it's a crime if I liked number four.
Walt said I would never pick on Tina other than she cheats a lot. I
I
love
felt like Walt
it.
was cheating a little bit last night because he was trying to take points away from
I don't
Tina.
know that, Walt. I gotta say that math you were mathing last night. I mean, I think you kept it straight because I think you had a lot of eyes. You knew you had a lot of eyes watching your math, but I could see where that could get a little shady. I think.
After having like coming back through, um, number two's almost a little watery to me. Just it's thin. I shouldn't have said watery, but thin compared to like going that way. It was different than what it is
Coming
going.
back,
Yeah,
which we
and
always run into.
so 100 proof I think is almost too much proof on that. I'm going to knock that down to like maybe 95 proof. Um, It's, hmm, I'm gonna change my score on that one. Okay.
I feel like number 2 is my favorite pour of the whole lineup.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay. I'm not agreeing with you.
I know you're not.
Hmm.
What I think it is I think she's figured out what she's drinking.
I I I personally want to say they're Jack Daniels, but you said I haven't had three of them.
Well,
But I have had all but two of the Jack Daniels that we have. And so that's why I'm not I think they're all from the same family. I think they're Jack Daniels, but you said I haven't had three of them, but I had all but two of the Jack Daniels. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what they are. But with getting that little bit of a banana note and the char, I always get that char on Jack Daniels. So that's why I'm thinking it's Jack Daniels.
I've got to tell you that Walt assures me, as an English major, his math is correct.
And I will tell you that number one's not nearly as proof as I thought it was at first. I'm going to take that down to about 100 proof. Um, but so just for Matt B out there, no, for everybody. Number one, I'm scoring a 77. Number two is 76. Number three is 78. And number four an 81. So number four is getting first place. Number three, second. Number one's third. And number two is my last place.
Okay, so your first place?
My first place is number four.
Okay. So your first place is this nasty, disgusting Jack 14.
It's not nasty or disgusting. What
And
proof point is it? 126.3 and I guess 125.
your second place is 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
No, my second place was number three.
3. Okay. So it is batch 3 of Jack 12.
Cool.
And then which one?
Number one was my first place.
Okay. I got to get in the cabinet because I couldn't put it back where it went to be able to get to it. This is batch 2 of Jack Tenure.
Nice.
And last but not least is batch 4 of the 10-year. So I said you hadn't had 3 of them, and you said that you hadn't had 2 of them. So I was wrong. I thought you hadn't had 3 of them.
So I guess out of this lineup, I wasn't thinking that you would do both 10-year like when I was doing these. So I've not had this 10. I've had this 10 and I did taste the 14. So I haven't had the 10 or the 12. So, anywho, great news. It is the Jack Daniels line. And the proof points, number one, which is my last place, I said was 100 proof. It is 97, so that's pretty close. I said number, no, this one I said was 95, which is 97. I said this one was 100, which is 97. So pretty close. I said this one was 110. It's 107. I said this one was 125 and it's 126.3. I think I'm pretty close.
Okay. So this probably is not going to have the same effect on you as it did me the other night because you're not tasting exactly what we had the other night, for one thing. The other thing is you actually liked that.
I did like it,
So
but I mean, I'm not tasting it up against what you guys were tasting up against.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not an exact lineup as what we had the other night. But if you have this and then follow it up with the 14,
Okay, I'll see which one I like better.
to me, and I think the guys kind of agreed, this was so good, it made this really bad.
Okay, so Russell's.
No, 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 no.
Oh no.
No, that's Night Stalker.
Oh, this is Night Stalker.
Yeah,
Okay, you want me to
because
taste Night Stalker?
that's how we tasted.
Okay, and this is volume 3. Okay.
So that was a winner in that one around,
Yep.
and this one around
Mhm.
somehow it did.
Because
Oh,
it beat
because it was up
Russell's
against Russell's 15.
15.
Yeah. So how I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, when we went back and tasted that against that, it was like, oh,
By the way, thanks everybody for all the congrats. Good
Jaden,
jobs.
that's right. Shauna's the one with the palate. I'm just a pretty face here.
This one does have a nice nose. A little bit of a fruit note coming through. Nice. I love this. This isn't even going to be fair because I love this line.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what we had the other night. When we went back through, we'd already picked our winners of the first round.
It just coats your palate. It has all kinds of flavors with it. I'm not even going to list them because it's really not fair. But it, I can't even describe it really because you get it just takes your palate on a whirlwind. I mean, starts out you get some spice, then you get some sweetness, then it goes back to spice, and it goes like more of an oak and char. But then in the middle, you're getting a little bit of a chocolate note. You're getting a little bit of a sweet fruit note. It's just good all the way around. It's good.
Just good.
I need more water. I have to get up in the morning, and these two are kind of heavy
This is a
hitters.
lot for Sean on a Sunday night.
Yeah, it is a lot. Okay.
We haven't had that one in Wilmington, so I'm sure it's good. Honestly, we haven't had anything from
Oh no,
Evernorth
yes,
that isn't.
yeah, we
The
had the
nerds
Nerds and Turds pick
we
it,
do have
like
that
the
one, don't we?
essence. It won for you guys. Well, won for you. You won the Nerds and Turds. You picked it.
Okay.
Nope, it's essence. It's
Okay.
the that one, the bluish one.
This one. This one.
That one.
Is that what? Maybe that's what I had against that other one. I thought it was a Night Stalker. Maybe it was this. Is this one I compared to 14?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not even accurate then.
But it's still good. Don't give me that.
I'm not. I'm putting it back.
Whew, too much on a Sunday night. You know, okay, if I am comparing the Night Stalker with the 14, I probably am going to pick the Night Stalker over it. But not by much, guys. I I I like the 14.
She does.
But I am a Jack Daniels girl. Like I grew up on Jack Daniels. I love that char note. I love the oak notes. I love
Well, and let's be fair. You like, I mean, some of that wine you drink, you like a lot of nasty stuff.
and I like dry.
So,
However, it has some fruit notes to it. It's good. It's good. All right. Yes,
Jim, it
Jim.
is, and that's actually what I just poured for is Night Stalker
It
4.
it's good, and it's going to beat Jack 14 for me. However, I'm not dissing Jack 14. You know, thanks for putting this together because I did not drink it with you guys. So I do appreciate it, and I love that it was a double blind for me. I really do because Jack is one of my favorite wines, and so I would have been probably a little bit like just drinking it. I would have been, oh, I
Yeah,
love
I
it.
don't. If it's not a double blind, a blind is good.
Hmm.
A blind is good, but it's still not like a double blind.
Yeah.
When you have absolutely no idea what's in the glass,
David B. I'm going to sleep great tonight.
she is.
I hope so. I hope so.
She needs to, David.
Yeah, I do. All right, so I want to hop over to the duck race that is set up, and for those who have just joined and may not know what we're doing, um, not not every week, but a lot of weeks we do raffles in the Discord, and that's where our paid patrons and they go over to the Discord. They have a private little section, and we do raffle giveaways. The Rye Guy puts raffles out there. We put raffles out there. Anybody's welcome to put raffles out there, and we try to draw those on our Sunday night hangouts. So that's what we're doing right now. I believe we have 19 people in it. So thanks everybody for who signed up. The cutoff is usually Sundays at 7:30, so that the Ride Guy can get those over to us for the show. And we have 19 people in there. I've set the clock for 90 seconds, and we are going to see who.
Good luck, everybody.
I'm going to shuffle the characters a couple times. Who wins the sample pack? Good luck. Whoop, whoop. Had the volume on. Sorry about that. Um, so, in this week's sample pack, I know that it had the Woodford
I don't even remember.
chocolate Redux. It had the Remus 9-year. It had, hmm, it had, I'm drawing a blank.
That's bad. Neither one of us remember what's in there. It's poured.
It's poured and it's ready to ship.
We just don't know what's in it.
So I can't get to it. Just know, whoever signed up for it,
Okay, the Remus 9-year.
Yep.
Ever North Night Stalker Volume 4.
Volume 4.
So the one Shauna just had.
No, I had Volume 3. It has Volume 4, the newest one.
I thought that was Volume 4. I poured you.
Oh, okay.
The Redux, Chocolate Redux from Woodford, and the Found North, 18-year Found North.
The Found North 18-year.
Excellent.
That's a good one.
Excellent pour.
Yep. They're all good. So, anyways, that is what this duck race is for.
Strawberry hat on.
Yeah, I love the strawberry
John's.
one. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
there
love
sure
that
is,
one.
John. You got the old strawberry head.
I love that duck. I love it when it comes up.
About time for somebody to make a move. Look at David B coming.
David B! Congratulations!
Congrats, David B.
Congrats. We will.
I feel like he's been on a roll lately.
Well, he won the patron wheel, one of the patron wheels.
Cheers, Josh.
Friday night. He won the keychain and the 2-ounce pour.
Hey, Josh, you're not too late to get entered for the giveaway tonight.
Yep.
So, exclamation point Sunday. That's anybody that's late joining us. Exclamation point Sunday. And that's going to be for the pick-a-bag.
So, David, is it okay if I put that with your winnings and bring it to you on June 7th for the meetup? If so, I'll put it with your other stuff we have for you. Just let me know. Or wait. I thought he was here. He's here, isn't he?
He was, because he
If not,
just commented.
he told me to put Friday stuff with it.
There it is. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, perfect.
But did you see an answer?
You do not have to be present when it's the patron stuff, but no, but he'll answer me. It's all good. Those are I enjoyed this blind, so thank you very much for that. Okay, so if everybody has had, I'm going to give everybody add it to your suitcase. It's added to your suitcase. Thank you very much.
He's getting
we do have a suitcase full
he's
for.
getting quite a satchel here.
Um, so we have 33 people entered for the pick a bag. We have 45 viewers. So
Cheers, William
cheers,
Hall.
William
Thanks
Hall.
for joining us.
If you have not had a chance to enter, please do so. It's exclamation point Sunday, completely free. You get a pick a bag.
If
Never
you
know what's
haven't
in that
entered,
bag.
if you haven't entered, why
Yep.
not? It's free.
Yeah.
You're gonna get something fabulous.
Maybe. Never know. It could be an empty bag.
Could be, yeah, because Shauna puts a lot of empty bags out.
Just as a reminder, so for Wednesday night's trivia, it is the third week in May. If you've not joined us for trivia before, please do so. This month's grand prize is a bottle of Weller Foolproof. So you want to get points to try to win that bottle. And choose D. We don't have a D. I love Wilmington. He's so funny. Um, Wednesday night's trivia topics will be St. Augustine Distillery and the sitcom um, Home Improvement, which happened to be one of Bryan's. So I watched a lot of that.
Thanks, John, for reminding everybody about the like button.
Yes,
Appreciate that.
thank you.
And that is pretty cool that just about everybody has hit it.
I really
And
appreciate
with
that. Thank you.
Wilmington saying choose D, we should have put D up there. We should have put D up there.
It's very light. I think what you would win is tissue paper. And I don't want to do that to anybody.
Tissue paper.
Yeah.
That is exactly what is in D right now.
Yeah. Um, Not to, self promote or anything, but we do have still 15 bottles of our barrel pick left that we will be picking on May 29th, which goes with our channel, May 29th, 529. Um, we have some new people there. They might need
That's
to know that.
a good point. Yeah, if they're still with us, we had some new people.
It is a Wilderness Trail barrel pick. And
High rye
high
bourbon.
rye bourbon, and it's $67. If we need to ship it to you, it's going to be $77. So reach out to us if you would like a bottle of that. And John shook empty bag. That's fair. Let me see if I can find. I don't know if I have that.
Charles put the form in there.
Oh, thank you.
The
very
right guy
much.
just put a link in there for the order form
Yep.
for the barrel pick if you're interested.
Yep. We would
Thanks, Charles.
truly appreciate that. If you are available on June 7th, we have a meetup again at New Riff from 1 to 5. The tickets are out on Eventbrite, and I can get that link out there as well. They are $40. That includes library pours, 4 library pours. It's a guided tasting plus the food, and it helps cover the rental of the space. We will be doing a bottle. If you bring a bottle, you can. It's not a bottle share really. It's kind of a
It's a
bottle,
bottle
like a
swap.
white
It's a
elephant
bottle swap.
bottle swap. And
So basically, what's
yes,
going to happen, guys? $50 minimum for a bottle. Bring a bottle. Are we going to provide the bags?
yes.
We'll,
I know
we,
Keith was saving some, but I'm going to get bags
so
too.
we will have brown bags similar to this
Yep.
to put the bottle in. Everybody that brings a bottle will get half of a playing card. We will put the other half in a bucket or something. When it's time to do the exchange, we will draw half cards out of the bucket, call it out. If you have that half card, that other half card, you'll get to pick a bag and you'll get that bottle. So it's not mandatory. You don't have to participate, but everybody that participates will get to take hopefully something different than what they brought home with them.
Yep. So again, just a $50 or above bottle. I think I've seen some of the bottles that are coming. No, I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed.
Cheers,
It's going to
Dale.
be good.
Thanks for joining us, sir.
Yeah.
Exclamation point Sunday to get entered into the drawing this week, and that'll be for a pick a bag.
Yep. Completely free.
All you got to do is put exclamation point Sunday in the chat.
Yep. And up the right guy put the tickets in there for the June 7th meetup. Again, at New Riff from 1 to 5, June 7th. If you can join us, please do so. It's going to be a great time. Super excited about going.
Yes, it will be.
I've never had a bad time at New Riff, ever. Maybe always too good of a time at New Riff.
Shauna has a good time in New Riff. She has a fantastic time. Dale, I'm glad you found us. I hope you enjoy
Yeah.
it. We're glad to have you here.
He
We also have a Discord that you're welcome to get into.
yeah, he just found Weller 107 for the first time. That's awesome. Good deal. All right, guys. We have I know at least 45 people
Yeah,
and
we've got
only
a pretty good,
35 in there.
only
Okay.
35 entries.
I'm going to give you one more minute. I'm not trying to delay it, but I just want to make sure everybody, because we have 45 people in here, I just want to make sure everybody gets in there. Exclamation point Sunday, completely free to enter. Just trying to make sure everybody has a chance. You guys have been great tonight. Thanks for following along. Um, and you know, I'm not going to lie. I was nervous. Ask Brian. My palms were sweaty because I always feel like I'm put on the spot and I'm going to fail like miserably.
Thank you, Rye Guy, for putting that link to the Discord back in the chat.
Yes.
Cheers to George. I hadn't seen you sneak in tonight, so thanks for joining
Yes.
us.
Cheers.
Wilderness and Whiskey, cheers to you.
Yes. Cheers. Um, but I always get so nervous that I'm going to like flop miserably when he does
Yeah,
a
I'm
blind.
not sure why she does, because you guys see how she dissects this stuff. Like, she's got a microscope built into her head, and it's kind of like that.
uh, oh, Discord is
Discord link is
expired.
expired. Okay, we'll
All
get
right,
you a new one.
give me 1 second. Let me see if I can hop
If not,
in. Oh, I can't because I don't have my phone. I do it on my phone. Can you text me a link and I can post it, or you can post it?
I'll text you a link.
We'll get it in there.
We're getting a new link. It's coming your way.
They are only good for I think 5 or 7 days. I
Seven
can't
days.
remember. Oh, the right guy has it.
You get it?
Yep, he has a new one.
Thank you, Rye Guy.
Oh, David B said that his son from Utah, Logan from Utah, is watching. Well, welcome, Logan. Thank you for watching.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Okay.
Discord new link, he said. Thanks, Rye Guy.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Okay, it has bounced up to 39. I am going to go ahead and close it. I hope everybody that wanted entered got entered. And we will find out who the winner is. Here we go. Dave Vogelsang.
Congrats, Dave
Congratulations.
Vogelsang. We just need you to pick a letter, sir.
We do.
A, B, or C. Dave never wins anything. That's what he always says.
Which bag will it be?
Dale, there's definitely plenty of pricey bottles out there, but there's some good stuff out there that won't break the bank either. So
I hope Dave's still here. Oh, there he is.
I never win.
Which
See?
which bag would you like, Dave?
Stan said, "No way. Dave never wins.
Dave is so
He's thinking.
generous to everybody that I don't think he's really won much on our channel at all.
I don't think on ours he has.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
what's
bag
A?
A? Let's
Grand reveal.
see what bag A is.
Dave, I'm sure for you especially, it's going to be something you've got.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure, or maybe not, because it's a shelfer. It's Wild Turkey 101 Rye. So congratulations,
101 rye.
101 Rye, coming your
Charles
way.
said Dave wants bag B. So congrats, Dave, on your Wild Turkey 101 rye.
Yep, get that shipped out to you.
Watch him say I'm not a ride guy. Something tells me maybe he's not a ride guy, but
I don't know. I know he drinks his whiskey on ice. I do know that.
he's not saying.
He's not saying anything. He's like,
Cheers, Viking.
he does not have that bottle.
Awesome.
Good deal.
Awesome.
I hope you enjoy it. I honestly, I like the Wild Turkey 101 line. I
We
like the
do.
rye and I like the
Yep,
regular 101.
we do.
And
It is on our shelf.
it is. Yeah, it is.
101 regular may not be on our shelf. We may be out, but that's probably our fourth or fifth 101 regular.
Yeah,
So that's awesome.
it is. So
Um,
congratulations, Dave.
so just to recap, we've got trivia coming up Wednesday night,
Mhm. Third
and
week,
Shauna said that will be
St. Augustine Distillery is a topic and home improvement is a topic. The TV series,
the
Home
Home
Improvement.
Improvement TV
Yep.
series.
Tim
So,
Allen.
yep,
Yep.
10 questions on St. Augustine Distillery, 10 questions on Home Improvement TV series.
Yep.
And the grand prize for trivia for the month of May is Weller Foolproof.
Yeah. So
There's no swag to go with it this month, just the bottle of Weller, just the bottle of Weller Foolproof. I know the cask swag is probably the
outweighs.
biggest hit usually,
Yeah.
but this month we're just going with the bottle. Uh, let's see what else. We've got our meetup at New Riff coming up
Mhm.
on June the 7th,
We have our barrel pick on May 29th.
529,
Yep.
cask 529.
Yep.
That will be a high rye bourbon. We do still have 17,
No, 15.
15 of those bottles left.
Yep.
Um,
And we,
$67 if we can bring it to the meetup for you,
or if you're
or you
local.
can pick it up. Another $10 if it needs shipped. Um, I think that's all we've
Well,
got.
David Tanko has a good question for
Okay,
Charlie at Bourbon and Balls. Charlie at Bourbon and Balls, are you doing a study night session Tuesday? And John said the only way for me to get Weller seems to be from Cash 529. I am glad that we can help you out with that,
because I
John.
think he has got 2 Weller Greens from us.
Uh,
So, Charlie, we're waiting.
Charlie,
Well, we're not waiting. David's waiting.
yeah, we want to know, are you doing a study session Tuesday night?
Inquiring minds.
Mm. When do you want to do your Google Meets this week?
Tuesday night, probably, well, it depends on what Charlie says.
Yeah, because it could be after Charlie's.
Yeah. So
And
Tuesday
then
night,
there's,
we will do a Google Meets.
yes, and we have a guest
You have a guest Tuesday night,
Tuesday night
Charlie?
or Thursday night. Are you doing study session on Tuesday night?
If he's got a guest Tuesday night, we might do our thing tomorrow night.
Oh, I forgot, John won the rainbow Weller pack.
Oh, on New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Yeah, he won the rainbow. Yeah, that was a nice sample pack
yeah. Show Me the Proof is getting a really nice one that I'm getting ready to ship out
from
right after
Tuesday.
we get done.
Okay, so Charlie does not have a guest Tuesday night.
Okay, so we're thinking maybe
So,
Charlie's having study.
okay, so here, I'll just put it like this. If Charlie does a study night Tuesday night, we will do a Google Meets at 9 p.m. If he doesn't do a study night, we'll do it at 8 p.m.
Okay, he's not doing a show Tuesday.
Okay, so 8 p.m. Tuesday night, we'll do a Google Meets for
Yep.
anybody that wants to join us. We'll put a link in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Any place else you want to put it?
Nope, Discord's good.
Put a link in the Discord to get to that. And that'll go out Tuesday evening, Tuesday afternoon, late afternoon, but it'll be in the Discord. The link to join the Google Meets. Show me the proof. You are welcome.
Yeah,
Thanks for
excited.
joining us.
I'm so excited. He was thanking for the pack guy. I promise. As soon as we get off here, I have labels to. I always like to wait to see if we have the same winner so I can just bundle it all together. So labels will be generated. Everybody will have their code, their tracking here
Tomorrow,
shortly.
sometime
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll be going and shipping packages tomorrow.
Yep. That's Brian's job.
It's kind of my Monday. It's my Monday gig.
Yeah. He's not only cute, he's the UPS shipper.
UPS guy. It's rough. I'm telling you. Okay, I think we covered everything we got coming up,
I think so.
right down to the Google Meets.
I think so.
Next Sunday night, live from the lake.
Yes.
I'm guessing we'll pack the bags up and take with us.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have. I don't know if we'll have the pick a bag, but we will definitely have a giveaway next Sunday for
Something,
everybody.
something.
Yeah, it might be a hammer, so you can come help us.
So I can assure you though that the bar will not be the backdrop because our bar, we do have a bar,
A hallway bar.
but it's in a hallway closet
Yeah.
that we didn't need. So we converted it into a bar. It's really nice, but there's obviously no room to sit in front
We'll show you next Sunday what it looks like.
of it. Director of shipping, that's right, John. So thanks again, guys. Lake Live. Wilmington said Lake Live.
That's
That
right, Lake
is
Live.
right. It will be a lake. It'll be our first ever Lake Live if we can pull it off, if
Yep.
the internet will allow.
It will work. It will.
So, okay. We've covered everything, I think.
Thank you
So
for this blind. Thanks, guys, for watching me go through it.
thanks for
Appreciate
joining. Thanks for following. It looks like you guys had a blast in the Discord watching. So thanks for all that. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.